What is going on, guys? So today I am in the truck. We're gonna start this thing up because it is hot. We're gonna be meeting up with a guy to buy my bias ply 28-inch tall tire. Might meet up with someone to buy some 26-inch tires. I also want to stop at Tractor Supply. I got the trailer on the back because I haven't had a place to put the trailer yet. I need to pick up straps and a few things at Tractor Supply. I believe that's a good place to get some stuff. And we might tear into the rear end on Turdzilla and try to see what's wrong with it. So let's get going. We are pretty low on gas. I really don't feel like getting gas right now. Al's got to go to class. But yeah. So the trailer so far pretty much drives pretty smooth. You don't even really notice it there. I mean, obviously there's no car there, but it is a big trailer. So, you know, so far it's been pretty good. I definitely need to get some stuff for it, and I'd love to be able to store it at my house. So I'm working on being able to do that. I just haven't had a place to put it, so that's why I'm driving around with it right now. So as you guys know, I've been wanting to switch to a 26-inch bias ply tire, so that's why I'm selling the 28-inch tall tire. The reason for that is I believe that the car is not taking off out of the hole hard enough on the Cobra. It did a 165 60 foot. I think 3 out of the 4 passes, one of them was a 1.7 60 foot. But basically, I just feel like the car could pick up quite a bit by going to a 26-inch tire. It also feels like the gearing is kind of stretched out, more like a 327 gear instead of the 355 with a massive 28-inch tall tire. So I think this is going to be a good compromise for the current power level and maybe even the future power level at 700 wheel horsepower when we do E85. Well, the guy just left. That was kind of a waste of time. He said that there was something on the tire, and the tires are going on a 1200 wheel horsepower 2JZ car, and he said he was worried about that causing issues. So we kind of just wasted some time. I was hoping to get those sold so I can buy the 26-inch rather than pulling money out of the bank account, but guess that's what we're gonna do. I gotta go to school, then we'll go to Tractor Supply, get some trailer stuff, and yeah. I feel like I keep having issues with these tires, and I should just buy new. It's just that it's like $400 something for two 26-inch bias ply tires. You'd save a lot of money by just going with a used set that someone ran for a little bit and decided to switch up, kind of like what I did. I ran a 28 for a little bit. These things have a lot of life left. I just need to sell them so I can go to something else. Please don't pull me over. I know I don't have a trailer plate. Just don't do it. Success. Funny story is, I actually bought the trailer from a Orange City police officer. Oh, funny story. That'd be funny if that was him. I don't think that's him though. I just haven't had a chance to get it registered because I need to figure out a place to put it. And I've been so busy since I bought this thing. So yeah, didn't register it yet. But there are lights on it. Funny story while we're on the topic of police. Yesterday I was on my way to work in Ashley's car, cruising down the old I-4, which is a 70-mile-an-hour speed zone. I was kind of going a little fast trying to get to work. I got pulled over, went right by an FHP, Florida Highway Patrol, which if you guys know anything, you get pulled over by one of these guys, you pretty much are going to get a ticket. So I got pulled over. He asked me if he knew why I pulled him over, and I was like, probably speeding. And he said I was going 89 and a 70, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm screwed. So I told him I have to get to work. I'm gonna be super late for work. I'm gonna be in trouble, which is 100% true. I can't be late to work because I've missed work. I'm never late to work, but I've missed work, kind of scheduled things, but in order to go to various different car events and things like that. So I can't be late for work. So I told him that, and he told me I should call my boss and tell him that I'm gonna be late. And I'm like, oh man, I'm screwed. He's writing up a ticket, and that's gonna be that. He came back, he said he was writing me a warning. I couldn't find the registration in Ashley's car, which I don't know why. He wrote me a warning, didn't say slow it down, and I said thank you. You are the best. And I sped off on my way and got to work, and I still made it on time. So that was my encounter with the police yesterday. I didn't have any dash cam footage. The dash cam, actually, a cord broke on her car. But yeah, that was my cop encounter yesterday, which I thought was gonna go so badly. But hey, you know. All right, so we made it out of class. We're gonna head over to Tractor Supply. My friend John, F-150 Nation, that was here. He's actually from Rhode Island. He was in here for a few days. It was nice seeing him. He told me that there are straps over at Tractor Supply that I can go pick up. They're fairly cheap, and they're good. So that's what we're gonna pick up for the trailer. I also need to get a trailer pin that goes on the latch. And I forget what else I need for it. Well, I need a plate. It needs to be registered, but I'm not gonna do that today. I have to say, this trailer is pretty long. Moving in and around town, it's kind of a pain. All right, we got some trailer stuff. Some straps, safety pin, a bunch of good stuff. Hitch lock, should be good to go. All right, so I got all the trailer things in the trailer. So now, if I actually need to use the trailer, I can, besides I just gotta get registered. I am gonna drop it off at my friend Anthony's house. He's the one who I borrowed the trailer from before. I'm gonna drop it off there until I can store it at my house. I have to make some modifications to the fence, but after that, we should be good to use it. I don't have any plans to use it anytime super soon. So I guess the next time I'll be using it will probably be bringing Ashley's car to the track, or taking Turdzilla down to Nick's, because obviously that thing is broken as hell. So yeah, I'm excited to get using it now that I have the straps. I got a safety pin for the trailer. I was just using some random hardware. So I have a safety pin that goes on there. So I mean, all the lights work. So I just need to get it registered, and then I'm good to use it. And I just want to store it in my backyard. So yeah. Let's go drop it off, and then we're gonna head back home, and I want to tear apart the rear end on Turdzilla and see what's going on with that thing. Oh, how I would love to have a Raptor. So beautiful. Even though it's an EcoBoost. The EcoBoost is pretty nice. Let's see. Are we gonna get a flyby? No, I guess not. Oh, that front end is so aggressive. Oh my gosh. I want one. All right, trailer's dropped. We'll see you later. So I am now on 93 octane instead of E85. I didn't switch the tune, it's just the flex fuel tune. It gets so much better gas mileage now. Obviously much better gas mileage than E85, but also much better gas mileage than stock tune on 87 octane. You can see we're getting like 25 miles a gallon. Now remember, I just reset the trip. However, what you can see from here is that while just holding a constant speed, the average MPG is significantly higher than what it was on 87 octane, which is really, really nice. I'm excited to get much better gas mileage in this, which will make this a much better car to drive every day than the Cobra, for example, which gets about 18 miles a gallon. So anywhere from 18 to 20, but the problem is I never like not get on it once, and once you get on it once in the Cobra, your gas is just gone. But I just wanted to point out that this is pretty good. I see average being somewhere around 18 to 20 with city driving, which is much better than 15 to 16 miles to gallon with stock tune. So I'll be driving around a bit more, and I'll give you guys some updates on, you know, how the tune is going. But so far this looks pretty good. I love the flex fuel tune about it because I don't have to switch back and forth between, you know, two different tunes all the time. It's very, very easy. So there is an off-roading new edge over here that I've seen from time to time. I think you guys only got a glimpse of that. That is pretty cool. That would be so much fun to do on the channel. You guys already know what time it is. It is coffee time. I think you can just tell by those colors. Good old marketing. You know what colors those are. We're hitting up the Dunkin' Donuts. Everyone has their opinion. Everyone says, you know, when I go to Starbucks, they get all upset. And then when I go to Dunkin' Donuts, I don't know. Some people are just like so picky on their coffee. All right, so we have now made it back. We got Turdzilla still sitting in here. I'm gonna tear into the rear end, take the cover off in a little bit here, and find out what kind of carnage we have in this thing. Should be fun. Should be absolutely fun. I'd like to get the car scooted over here more, that way I have plenty of room. So I'll play around with it. All right, so I noticed a few things right off the bat of this being jacked up. This one doesn't move at all, and the car's not in gear. The e-brake's not on either. This one spins, which could indicate an axle broken. However, the other side is still binded up. So it still leads me to believe that there's some serious damage internally. Oh, look at that. Nice cigarette stuck to the sticky tire. Very nice. So I got my drain pan down below. I'm gonna grab some tools. I think it's a 13. And we're gonna take the rear cover off. I'm gonna let it drain. And we'll see what's going on. So I believe the proper way to do this is remove these 4 bottom bolts and loosen the top. That way it drains in one kind of formal part down below. So let's do it. So looks like we got some fluid coming out. Let's try to get a little bit more. Get a little separation. Get this thing draining. See, it looks kind of dark. I don't necessarily see big metal shavings in it, but yeah, just gonna let this thing drain out. I'm gonna loosen some top bolts as well to get a little bit more flow going. But yeah, then we'll pop off the cover and see the carnage. Or maybe no carnage. Doubt it though. So far it's draining out and it really doesn't look that bad. I don't see any metal chunks yet. So once we pull this cover off, I guess we'll see. I just figured from how much noise it's making, it would have massive amounts of metal in this fluid, but so far, not too bad. But once we pop the cover off, that's when we will know for sure. All right, the cover is pretty much ready to come off. You guys ready to see some carnage? Oh! Oh! Definitely see some carnage. Oh my god. Cover. I've seen some scraping. We're just gonna toss that right off there. Oh yeah, yes, there is some carnage. So let me see. Let's spin this. Okay, the axle's still hooked up, as you can see, spinning the gear in there. This one isn't moving because that's just hitting everything in there. Oh my gosh, this thing's torn up. Yeah, well, let's look. So we got some carnage there. That's freaking nice, man. That's some good stuff. I'm gonna go get something so I can lay out all these pieces that I pull out of here. All right, so I'm just gonna start pulling some pieces out. Just toss it in the box. Oh wow, that's something. That's the gear sheared off. Spider gear, I believe that's called. Bunch, wow, there's a lot of loose metal. I actually probably should not be touching that with my hand. That is crazy amounts of metal. There is another big piece right there, spider gear. What else we got? Oh wow. Big chunks, big metal. So there's all the metal fluid that I was talking about. Wow, this thing is really blown up. Well, I'd call that pretty much found the issue. Look at all this metal. There's a lot more stored right down there on the bottom. We got all these chunks. That's just from what I pulled out of there. There's a lot of grinding right there. I don't know if the axles are good. I do know that the axles are still connected. I can move this one and see that it's moving here and binding up. This one moves freely because over there is basically not even connected to anything anymore, because the spider gears are non-existent. So definitely gonna need a rebuild. I'm gonna talk to Nick, get his expertise. From what I can tell, the housing isn't damaged. Looks like the gears are pretty destroyed, but I'm not a professional when it comes to rear ends. I just know that this is definitely some carnage. So I'm gonna talk with Nick and figure out a plan to fix this thing. And I wanna build it so this type of thing won't happen again, and I can launch it as hard as I want without people on the internet complaining, because they always complain. When you launch it too hard, they'll complain. When you launch it too soft, they'll complain. So Quinn just made it. He has a new wing, track pack, GT350 spoiler. Nice. So if any people out there in the Florida area has a silver S550 with a stock spoiler and wants to trade for the 350R, let Mr. Quinn know. What's the Instagram?
Dark50.
Dark50. It's right there.
_.
Something like that.
Straight trade. Just want different trunk because of the hole locations.
Yup. See that? You get a badass GT350R spoiler for your stock spoiler and deck lid. So I think that's pretty much all of the investigating we're gonna do on Turdzilla today, because that's about it. I gotta figure out what we're gonna do, plan for that. I do think that's gonna be pushed back because we just bought the trailer, and I wanna get the Maximum Motorsports stuff in the Cobra. What we're gonna do right now is pull the Cobra out, get it cleaned up, and go to a meet a little bit later. So part of the reason why I haven't been driving the Cobra all that much is because if you look down there, the diff cover is actually leaking, and it's actually kind of a pain to just fix the diff cover. And as you guys know, I have the Maximum Motorsports stuff going in with a Ford Racing diff cover. So that's one of the reasons why I haven't been driving it, racing it, anything like that, because I need that stuff to go in, and I need this rear end to not blow up like this one did, although the fluid had nothing really to do with that one. Just scrape, scrape. I heard that little scrape, scrape. Yo, dude, is this the new Turdzilla?
I know, right? I would say his pop.
Oh look, Ashley's here. It does. It looks mean. Quinn was just talking about Ashley's wheels. That car looks so good. Look at that grille delete. It looks so good. Alright, so the cars are pretty much clean. I'm gonna throw this spare Mach 1 chin spoiler on because this one got destroyed. it like fell off or something. So we're gonna put that on temporarily. I know everyone complains about Mach 1 chin spoilers on Cobra bumpers. This one is free right now, but normally these are $60 and the stock Cobra ones are $500. So I'm just gonna put this on for now. All right, old broken lip is off. Guess we're gonna put that one on. You know, everyone's gonna be mad on the internet. Unless I just rock no lip. For all those people that hate this. There. You happy? Alright, we're gonna take Quinn for a ride on the Whipple S550. Because he has not been in this yet. Alright, we're gonna go out to the old Mexico. But first, turn that junk off. So what'd you think?
I need a blower.
Yeah, and this thing needs tires. Well, tires for the street, because we already have them for the drag strip, but...
Yeah, I said put some Toyotas on it.
Yeah, they're just so expensive. It's like $800 for two.
Yeah.
That's insane. Let's roll. Say I had fun vlogging today. Did a whole bunch of stuff and it's a bunch of fun, and now we're heading out to a meet, so let's go do it. Let me know how you guys like these videos with a bunch of different things. Some things more interesting than others, like running errands and picking up trailer things while also going for rips and cars and all sorts of stuff, because some people are saying they like things broken up, some people like these longer vlog type videos. I don't know, I had a lot of fun just kind of throwing this thing all together. So let me know what you think. Mine's cold, so it'll just be boring to shift to second gear. Shit engine taking off. Hey, he's parking far away from you. Make sure you no dang squad. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Getting too wild. We got the police over here. They're getting way too wild, mister.
What's up, boys?
You getting crazy. You see the police over there?
Yep.
They're about to write you a ticket.
For what? For hit my exhaust a little bit?
Yeah. Nah, he's just chilling. So I guess the meet didn't really work out. I mean, we hung out. We got met up with Lewis here. We're gonna head home, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, I guess that's about it. Meet, unfortunately, was kind of boring. But you know, sometimes it happens, you know? It is what it is. So make sure you slap that like button down below, leave a comment, let us know what you think, and we'll see you guys next time.